What's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to reveal what the SEO Auto-Heist system is. I'm also going to explain why it's so powerful and how anyone can actually do it. Now, before we get into how you actually do it, I'm going to show you an example of how someone actually used this process to generate 3.6 million clicks or around 490,000 clicks per month. I should point out now that this method is actually considered black hat, but all SEO to some degree is trying to game the system. So you can be the judge of how black hat or otherwise this is. Now, if you haven't seen this Twitter thread, here it is. It's by a guy by the name of Jake Ward. And what he explained here is that he pulled off this SEO heist and he stole 3.6 million total traffic from a competitor. So let's take a look at what he actually did. First step is he exported a competitor's sitemap. So basically he did the research on competitors and he got their sitemap, an XML file. He basically ripped all the article titles from that sitemap or those sitemaps. And then he generated around 1,800 articles using AI, and he did this at scale. Now, he hasn't used an actual tool to do this, but I think this process has led to him partnering with another guy called Mac, and they've got a product called Byword. So the process, what he's saying here, over 18 months, 3.6 million total traffic and up to around 490,000 clicks a month. And down here a bit further goes into some more detail. I'll leave the link to this Twitter thread in the description so you can check it out. But some of the challenges Jake would have had at the time was actually trying to extract the sitemap and then transform it into a CSV file and make it usable. And that's what I want to show you today. So if we just jump over to Mango SEO, there is a new beta release of a tool called SEO Heist. So just up on the menu, if you go to SEO Heist, it will bring you here. Now, this is in beta release and it does still have a few performance issues, but generally it works okay. Just want to point that out, full disclosure. What this is going to do, we enter a URL and it is going to automatically scan the site, grab the sitemap, and extract the posts that basically what Jake was doing in a sort of a manual process. It's going to do it automatically. And it's probably easily explained by showing. So all you have to do is enter in the website with the sitemap.xml file. Now, you will find some sitemap XML files do not return anything here because there's all sorts of stuff going on the server side, but you'll find probably around 50% of them will do exactly what I'm showing you here. So I'm just going to run this for one of my sites here. So I'll just put the URL in, mangojuice.app, and then it's the sitemap.xml file. That's the one we want. And what it's going to do, it is going to pass the sitemap file and extract all the post titles. Sometimes you get a bit of header information and footer information, and we can just take that out before we go to the next step. So let's just run this. You can see it's returned all of the blog titles and it's in a CSV format. If we scroll down to the bottom, basically what we got the option here is to send this to Verstappen so that we can automatically generate this content. So we'll just do that. Now over in this module here, all of our articles are here ready to be generated. We just have one extra option or two options here. We can choose the language for the output, and we can also choose whether we want an image generated as well in this automated process. If you scroll down the bottom, you got three options. You can send it to CSV, you can send it directly to WordPress using the plugin, or you can use Make and then send this data across to anything you like. You can send it to a Google Sheet, you can send it to Webflow, WordPress using the Make automation, or anywhere else you like. So to do that, we'll just click Make. There's about 140 posts ready to go. So if I click this, it is going to generate these 140 posts with images, and the way I've got it set up, it's going to go into Webflow. So this is the automation here. A webhook is listening for it, which you enter in through your dashboard, and it's going to go across to Webflow. I won't run the 140, but what I will do is we'll go up to the top and I'll type in something like best things to do in London. And we'll just quickly generate this article so you can see the process. We'll jump over to Make and we should see it flow through. And there it goes. It's just fired and sent that across into Webflow. And if you want to see what it generated, we can just click in here. look at the post content. So there is a meta description, a meta title. So best things to do in London, blah, 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 and also the title there. So if we just open this up, here is the actual content. Scroll right down. I'm just going to copy that and go back into Mango, and we're just going to open up the text editor. Okay, so now you can see after about 30 seconds, you get the readability and content metrics coming up. Nearly 1,500 words, 37 paragraphs, 85 sentences, and a grade 11 readability level. You can see that these are high quality documents, and you can generate them at scale using this Verstappen process. And it also has an image, which I'll show you in a second. But the point is, you can run 200, 500, 1,000 of these in one hit, and using Make or the WordPress integration, send them straight to your CMS. If we want to take a look at the image that it has generated, now I'm doing this on the fly, so I don't actually know what's going to appear, but we can take a look and see what happens. So I'll just copy the URL and paste it into a new tab. And that is the image that'll generate and be available for your article as well. Alrighty, so that is the SEO auto-host system using Mango SEO. It's a lot easier to do it this way than what Jake actually did. Maybe you can have a crack and see if you can steal a couple of million clicks from your competitors as well. If you'd like to try it out, just head over to Mango SEO, sign up, and go for the one-time subscription. You need to be on that plan because you can generate literally 25,000 articles with images in a single click on autopilot. But if you'd like to try it, there'll be a code in the description to give you 70% off. So if you got some value from the video, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next video.